2, 1. Hello, everybody. I mentioned before Breaking Bad. I'm completely obsessed with. Sons of Anarchy is another favorite one of mine. The Office is great, and so many shows. Cupcake Wars, blah. Whatever's on TV, I watch, and when I'm not, then I'm watching documentaries. I'm a huge fan of documentaries, so probably more so them than TV shows. I would want to fly. Yes. I love traveling. If I wasn't on the show and I had just all the time in the world to do something, it would be traveling, hands down. So if I could fly, that would save me a lot of money on plane tickets. Again, kind of going back to what I said at the beginning, I do think that it's Emily's loyalness to her friends and the fact that I really do feel she has a genuine interest for, you know, when she's talking to her friends. She's really interested in what they have to say, and she always wants to be there for them, and she is very protective of all of her girlfriends. So I would say that's one aspect. I would also say the fact, you know, that, when she was struggling with her sexuality, I think a lot of people growing up or in school, out of school, whatever the case may be, I think, the fact that she didn't want to put herself in a category or box and be like, this is my label, I'm gay, I'm straight, I'm a lesbian. She didn't want to do that. And so I think also when, she was coming out and even now, she's not putting herself in a box. And I think that's kind of cool. Growing up in Canada, I didn't get as many sunny days as I do now living in LA. So I would say that just being outside, and I love driving, so I'll just drive to random places, and if I see a cute little cafe as I'm driving, I'll pull over and just get one thing or two things or whole lunch, whatever. But I love being outside, and I think, yeah, if I'm not driving, then riding my bike in Venice. Everything. New bands, the Black Keys, and then it goes into Frank Sinatra, and then it goes into Licky Lie and Drake and J. Cole. So I love R&B, I love hip-hop, I love Italian, Spanish music, I love the Gypsy Kings, I love French music. I don't really think there's kind of one genre that I don't listen to. I think when I was young, it was kind of just started from watching movies. And, I'd always put in a movie just to kind of feel something. So if I, when I was younger, one of my favorite movies was Little Princess. And I'd always put that in because that whole hour and a half or however long it was, I really got sucked into it and I felt like I was living in that world. And I love the way that movies can make you feel like that. So I would have to say that I just love, I love how they made me feel, and I wanted to do the same for other people. And yeah, and then from being on the show, especially like Pretty Little Liars and the character that I play, and getting to hear from you guys how much it's impacted, it means more than anything. An action movie and being a very strong woman running in heels. Yes, getting the bad guy. So what would fall on that would probably be Mission Impossible or Bond. I would love to be in that type of movie. Also, Fast and the Furious is one of my favorite movies as well. I love that chain of movies. Driving, like I said, I'm a big driver. So yeah, action.